Daddies are everywhere. I'm saying.
What's up?
Not go to an event without the Dabbing Daddies being
This is Johnny. Oh, thank you. I'm honored, my brother. Well, man, I found out I had cancer, and I wanted to talk to my buddies about cancer and cannabis about it. Well, me and my wife, I'm not Facebook savvy, so me and my wife shared a Facebook. Well, I learned how to create a group just for me and my friends, so, you know, my wife was a nurse, trying to get her in trouble. And it started out with me and 5 or 6 of my friends, you know, talking about me having cancer, and everybody being sorry, and other friends saying, hey, you should try cannabis. I'm like, man, I've been smoking for years. If it helped, it would already help. And they're like, no, man, there's different ways, there's different methods. Let me teach you. Well, then I also started noticing that through the same page, other buddies of mine were like, yo, homie, I noticed you got your cultivate. What are you doing for this? Yo, homie, I noticed you got this. What are you using for yelling on leaves? You know, and I noticed it wasn't just as much as a cancer site as it was a help everybody outside. Well, then I go to this event, and I meet a guy named my good friend Nick Woodard of Dab Stars.
We love Nick. Me too.
Oh, dude, awesome guy. I love that man. He should have fucking wings growing out of his back.
I think he does. He just hasn't shown us.
Sorry about that, guys. But he introduced me to Darren Stephen Miller, who started talking to me about what Doc Mack was talking about, the endocannabinoid system. How eating high amounts of RSO and eating your edibles changes and helps your body learn what cells to kill, what cells to keep. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at that time, Waxy, the doctors told me, listen, you have 3 months to live. If we start treatment, we might be able to get 6 to 8 months out of you. Well, I had started treatment, and I was down to that 3 months, but I mean, I had a leg in the grave. But so I figured, let's go ahead, let's try this RSO out. So
that's Rick Simpson oil.
Yep, we started on the Rick Simpson oil, and right off the bat, I'm like, wow, man, I'm hungry. You know, wow, I don't hurt as bad. You know, there might be something to this. And then I noticed I wasn't taking as many as the pills as the doctors were giving me because, well, this RSO was coping with everything.
Yeah.
So I was trying to talk to my doctors about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, we've heard benefits from CBD products. And I'm like, no, doc, I'm talking straight THC. I got my medical card. You know, what can you teach me? What can you tell me about this, about all this? And there was nothing there. So that's when I started kind of using my page. Hey, homies, anybody know anything about this Delta 8? Hey, homies, anybody know anything about the cannabinoid system they want to tell me? Well, from there, the page started taking on its own life. It wasn't just me asking the questions. It was other people asking the questions. Hey man, I got a friend with cancer. Can I invite him to your private group? Yeah, sure can. And the next thing I knew, it blew up on me. We have a few thousand members. We do everything from helping people learn how to handle their cultivations, to handle their dosing, to handle just dealing with cancer in general. Excuse me. To somebody who's familiar with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'd be amazed how many messages I get. Hey, Johnny, I know you've been going through this a long time. Can you tell me what works best on appetite for you? Can you tell me what works best for anxiety on you? I'm having issues sleeping. And if I didn't have the answer, I'd tell them, man, pop the question on the page. And,
Wow.
and within 10 minutes, they'd have 50 responses.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
a true story.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. I've gotten more information about this plant and about this medicine from the Dabbing Daddies page than I have any doctors group out there. You folks have gone out and paved the way and trailblazed. And not only, when I went to this Irish Fest, Johnny, I listened to everybody talk about the medicine and talk about the plant. And the conversation, it seemed, drifted towards you.
Yes.
A lot. And what I realized was that not only are you out spreading the information, but you're also inspiring cats like Nick and cats like myself and Shirley here and all those warriors I met at Irish Festival. None of them would have the legging and the footing to go out and spread this information if it wasn't for trailblazers and showstoppers and trendsetters like yourself, Johnny.
Well, if it wasn't for friends like Nick doing it for me, I figured I owe it. Dude, if I could help one person, if I could make one person's cancer battle more comfortable than it would have been, thank God I've done something. You know what I mean? If I can help 2 people, that's amazing. If them 2 people can help 2 more, that's even more amazing. You know what I mean?
You are a healer
Well, Johnny,
and
the truth of it is,
inspiration,
sounds
Johnny,
like you're
and we
helping
love you
thousands,
very
homie.
much.
You heard what they said about the page.
I know I'm not the only one going through this alone. And I also know I'm not the only one that has a million questions. To this
Right.
day, I'm hitting my friends up. Hey, man, I've been trying this Delta 8, this flavor, but it's not working right for me. What do you recommend? And then they'll recommend a different strain. Or they'll recommend, maybe you shouldn't go to a Delta, maybe you should try a CBG. Or they'll, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you betcha.
There's I haven't been able to find any other place to get that information.
Right.
And
What kind of cancer do you have, Johnny?
I have colorectal cancer. It's,
And you found the cannabis to help in what ways?
oh man, everything from appetite to pain to just keeping my mind right, well-being.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely brought a community around you. That can of fam, that can of community out there. That's I've never seen something so strong as before I came across your case, my friend. And I've been doing this thing with the patients for a long time, and I've seen the energies, and I've seen a lot of the folks rally the troops, and I just haven't seen it like this before, man. That says a lot about what you've done and what you've got around you today.
Dude, I just want to help people, bro. That's it. I mean, and it's not, sometimes when I say I just want to help people, it isn't just with cancer. It isn't just with cannabis. Like the other day we had a member reaching out, listen, man, I'm just having a rough day. I feel like I'm worthless. I feel like the world don't need me. Sometimes I think I should just end it. And Waxy, I swear to you, in 2 minutes, there was 100 comments. Bro, where you at? DM me. What do you need? Give me your phone. There were so many people willing to reach out and help this person. And I feel like that's what I've done. I've brought a community of people together that just want to help. Just want to share our little bit of knowledge. Because your little bit of knowledge, plus my little bit of knowledge, plus Nick's, plus my buddy Kenny's, plus my buddy Jonathan's, you know, plus all of our, that's a lot of fucking, oops, sorry. That's a lot of knowledge.
That's twice now. That's awesome, man. You got Mogro Solutions, I think, is in the room.
Yes. I got Mogro, I got the Dab Stars in the room with me. I got Mogro Solutions in the room with me. I got Third Eye Organics with me. I got Nasty Glass with me. All my homies.
That's awesome, man. Well, you got Waxy Brown's Flower Power Hour in there with you too, my friend. I think this is an awesome experience for us. I hope it's been a good one for you.
Oh, dude, it's been amazing.
The patient that you run into that's dealing with they just found out they've got a real bad thing going on today. What's the first thing you tell them?
First thing I tell them is look into RSO and FICO, and that's the first thing. Start learning about your cannabinoid system.
FICO's full extract cannabinoid oil, cannabis oil.
Yes. Start researching your endocannabinoid system. Start getting on the groups like mine and asking questions. The stupidest question you can ask is the one you don't ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we talk about the culture, and you know, Waxy, the definition of the culture is sitting in that room right now.
Absolutely.
That's what this culture is about. And how do we share? You know, 'cause God put that guy on this earth for a reason, and His Spirit is everywhere. Just like you said, this whole weekend at the Irish Fest, His Spirit was there. I've never met the guy. I mean, so Johnny, kudos to you, brother.
You know, he sent me a picture a few minutes ago. They sent me a little video, and it showed what's going on in that room around him. And man, there are some superstars in that room.
Oh,
There's heart, there's beauty, there's all of it, all with that plant and Johnny in that one room there.
That's the culture.
And all these guys, all these homeboys here are what been helping keeping me alive, man. All of them have given me a little piece of knowledge that bought me another day or two. You know what I mean? And I love them all for that. I owe them my life for that. It's amazing. I thank them. My wife thanks them. My children thank them. You know,
we definitely got to give your wife some kudos also, and your family. Just because of what you're going through. So go ahead and give a shout out to some people that.
I definitely got to give a shout out to Holly. Holly has been. She might as well be sick with me, boys. I mean, she does stuff for me that I don't even know where to begin. I never thought when I said I do 25 years ago, and that's how long we've been together.
Wow.
That she really would. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man.
I figured the sickness and health part was still 40 years down the road.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you betcha. Well, you know what, Johnny? We're gonna go to
His song.
oh yeah,
You?
yeah. No, we're gonna handle this all. Okay. We got our engineers on the line. Quick, then we'll be back. But Johnny, we big shout out to Dabbing Daddies and Holly and yourself and.
Like I said, man, shout out to the Third Eye guys, Nasty Glass, Nick Wood of the Dab Stars, Jonathan of Mogro. I mean.
Yeah, all those guys really stepped up to help me throw all this together too. Throw it all together too. They were just really there to. You're just very loved, Johnny.
And that's
Johnny?
if this wouldn't have happened if it weren't for them, because guys, this is really literally I'm sitting on a chair next to my medical bed, and this is the first time I've been out of that medical bed since I've gotten home from the hospital a couple weeks ago. That's how much love and energy these guys give me.
Right, that's amazing. Well, Johnny, this next song is it goes out to you, my friend, from us to you, and we appreciate you coming on, and we love you to death, my friend.
Love you,
Thanks, Johnny, so much.
I appreciate you guys for having me. It was awesome. I can't wait to talk to you all again. And can't wait to meet in person. Hey, remember, stay safe, stay high, and stay healthy.
betcha.
Love you.
Yes, dude. I love
Here it is. This one is some Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. Tom going.
Going home.